Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Now we're live. Must be Wednesday because we have Lee and Mike, or Mike and Lee. You guys go by in the house. They got a good one for you. Oh, let me show my beautiful mug. I'm
Hey,
live here in Salt Lake City. Tom cannot make it. We wish him the best. He's having some Tom knee issues. So
yeah.
anyhow, let's go around the horn. Let's see what Mike's got going on. Mike?
Howdy, howdy. I am going to make a breakfast casserole. And,
Breakfast casserole.
yep, and to accompany it is going to be broccoli salad. So I'm going for protein and vegetables.
Very nice. And last but not least, Mr. Lee.
Howdy, everybody. I've got just some leftover stuff, just stuff you might have in the pantry. I had to go to the store and get some canned chicken. That was the only thing I didn't have in the pantry. Everything else was there. So we're going to try a buffalo chicken pizza with a twist. The way that I'm going to do the pizza is going to be what's different. I got my cast iron wreath pan from Lodge heating up in the on the Vortex grill with a pizza stone. So in a little while when we get out there, I'll bring y'all along and show you that little setup. I got that heating up so I can get a good crisp on my truffle crust. I didn't mean to say that out loud. That was part of my twist.
Sounds like we're going to have breakfast and dinner. So,
I love it.
all right. You guys ready?
Hey, if you work night shift as long as I have, there's no difference.
I agree.
You eat anything, anytime you're hungry for it.
That's right.
I
I
want to say hi to 602 North. Welcome.
Howdy, howdy.
I worked that shift for a year straight, full time, and then rotated off of it every few weeks. After that, you are correct. Whatever time of day, it does not matter. Whatever you want to eat, that's what you eat.
That's what you eat. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Well, who's going to kick it off?
Well,
Ready, set, go?
Yep, let's do that.
All right.
Alrighty, I'm heating up my pan. Here, got me some sausage. Some good old pork sausage.
Hold on, I lost my fire starter again.
Pork
Pork
sausage.
Y'all have
sausage.
that trouble?
Great way to
Y'all have
start.
that trouble where you have the fire starter and then you can't find it?
Yeah, I think Mike might have it, Lee. You might ask him to give it to you.
There we go. There's some heat.
Hey,
Whoops.
get my wooden stick. Got it.
So I've got a little 6.5-inch skillet. It is a Wagner, unmarked. You can't really see there we go. See, it's unmarked, and it just says the 6.5 logo on the bottom. Well, not logo,
Okay.
but it's like in a
There we go.
typewriter font.
Oh yeah.
But you look, it's got the handles right. It's got the little triangle. It's got the no ridge. It's flat, but it is an unmarked Wagner.
Did they stamp it in?
Yes.
It looks
Yeah.
stamped. Yeah.
There we
Yep.
go.
Made in this 6-inch skillet, 6.5-inch skillet, made in U.S. I like it.
U.S.
Yep.
of A.
So Made in the USA came in sometime after early to mid 60s. They, with the war efforts, they wanted everything made in the USA. And that's when all that started, was country of origin.
Very cool.
So I'm going to tell you, I've never actually made my own buffalo hot wing sauce. I know, sacrilege, I don't know, but I always just buy the hot wing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's
So
some
we're gonna-
good ones out there right now. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, you spend a few bucks and you've got all the stuff, but It's just time.
Yeah. I know a lot of people use Frank's,
That's
as their base ingredient, and then work their way out from there.
that's what I got right here.
Perfect.
Frank's Red Hot and butter.
That's a recipe that I have used many times, and it works like a champ.
So basic chow recipes, a big handful of. This is how I do it. Just a big handful of shredded cheese. Supposed to be like 2/3 cup or 3/4 cup or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
And then 1 egg.
So I'm just browning my sausage here. This is supposed to be mild sausage. If it's not mild sausage, I'm in deep doo-doo. If y'all follow me to any degree, you know Paige don't do spicy.
That's the way Mrs. Dude is too. She does not do spices.
Now I'm gonna kick it up a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning to the mozzarella egg mixture.
Good
And
call.
how much? I don't know. I'm just taking the lid, trying to get the lid off this thing. Yeah, about that much. About a teaspoon-ish.
About 220, 221, whatever it takes.
Yeah. As long as you're close.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I tried this. This is kind of off topic, but I went. I was walking through the store and I found this coffee in the K-Pods, and it was the Buffalo Trace coffee. Buffalo Trace is a bourbon, and I got some, and I thought, man, my wife's gonna love this because she loves bourbon.
Right on.
She hates it. It's got like the bourbon back end taste. Like after you get that bourbon taste and you get that back end breather, you get that and then the coffee taste.
Very cool.
So she didn't like it, but hey, that's all right.
Looks like we got wolf monsters in the house. Hello, hello. We've got Uncle, Burpee Yoga Uncle. 602 North says, I crock-potted cube steak today. Gonna add mashed potatoes and call it a meal tonight. I've never had crock-potted cube steak. Never thought of that, but you know what? It sounds really cool.
It sounds good.
It does.
I'm a big fan of cube steak.
Oh, I love cube steak.
It's hard to
I
find.
think I need a second batch.
I guess not many people eat cube steak anymore because it's gotten hard to find.
Yeah, I've noticed that over the last year or so. Used to see it all the time and see it in the markdown bin. Buy it like mad there and freeze it, but lately I haven't seen it.
When I see it, I buy up like 5 or 6 packs of it. Because I do love it.
Well, I think it's because ribeyes are becoming the most popular around.
Could be.
That's all anybody ever talks about. So ribeyes or T-bones.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's a shame because that cube steak is an excellent cut of meat to me.
Really, especially if you want to make anything super simple.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking, it would go well with fajitas.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite, though, is chicken fried steak, of course. That's a lot of people use that for it. But anything that requires a smaller piece of cut of meat, why burn up a ribeye or a chuck steak or whatever?
Exactly.
Well, and I think a lot of it also is the carnivore. And not to say anything bad about it.
Oh, sure.
That is one of the big things that carnivore goes for is your steak,
True.
and they go to the higher quality versus eating all the lower quality stuff.
Okay.
From what I've seen, now I don't know that many personally. I just some I watch on the YouTube.
Yeah. So 602 North says I put cream of mushroom. I saw ice cream, but I registered mushroom and I saw ice cream. I put a cream of mushroom can in it. Added fresh mushroom, celery, and onions. That sounds absolutely amazing. That was the hardest thing I've ever had to read online. And it was totally me, not you.
That seems kind of like how my mom used to always make it. Cream of mushroom soup on top of the steak and the cube steak and bacon.
Mm.
Yeah.
That sounds good too. I would have never thought of that.
And then she would add in a can of mushrooms. Like she would drain them and then add the can of mushrooms, and that would kind of add to the cream of mushroom soup.
Okay. See, I could see putting some pasta in there. You could almost make a stroganoff out of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, there's another good use for that right there would be a stroganoff. You know.
Well, and one that kind of got me was how many people still go to a good hamburger steak?
Me.
Yeah.
Would.
You know,
But you're right.
You look at that, and it's just a big, thick burger with gravy.
That's it.
Yeah, it's true. You know, when I was a kid in the early 70s, the hamburger steak was the thing. That and why am I drawing blanks today all damn day? Patty melts. Huge.
Oh,
Yes, it's hard to
patty
get a good
melt.
patty melt. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Gotta have just a perfect caramelized onion. But you know, there's another one right there for a cube steak you could pull off, I bet.
Yeah. Well, I dropped my spoon into my egg. I've got,
NBL's in the house. You can't have a show without NBL in the house, I'm telling you.
what is up?
Good afternoon.
I've got cottage cheese that I'm adding to 12 eggs.
Mm.
And if you don't like
grab you a cast iron pan.
don't sleep on cottage cheese. It is great. High protein. And that sausage went in the bottom of this thing. I'm gonna make it in. So I've beat up the eggs. And I've got the sausage in this pan, in this baking thing.
Yum.
And I'm going to add these onions and bell peppers into there.
We got the Drunken Chef barbecue in the house.
What's up,
Welcome,
Chef?
welcome.
All right, dude.
And the reason why
Look at that.
Here. We're up to about 400 degrees.
Nice.
it is.
So I have my cast iron pan on full top.
Oh, that's cool.
Pizza stone. We're that high above the pizza stone, and that's a vortex.
Okay. Oh, there we got the vortex going.
So,
There's Terry from Madwood. Welcome, welcome.
This cast iron's hot, so I'm going to pull it in.
MBL always following me, Chuck. That's funny. Lee, we're frozen up there. Let's see what Mike's got going on.
I'm
Look
fixed
at
that.
that.
Before I do that, I'm going to put a little cheese on top of that. Yeah, a little bit, not a lot. I'm going to top it with cheese. This way it'll be in the eggs. And the eggs will settle down and do quite nicely in here. That's enough for in there because it's got the cottage cheese.
Sure. There
Sorry,
goes the egg. Look at that. Yum.
All right. Sorry for the roller coaster.
It's all right, Lee. We had some side entertainment going on here with some cheese and eggs.
Yeah, baby.
But I thought y'all would like to see that the way I got that kettle set up. It's something different. You know, I thought maybe y'all would like that. So
it was cool.
So let's look down here at the pan. So you see I got the Lodge Christmas wreath pan. And what I'm on, it's hot. Ooh. I'm going to just coat it with some bacon grease to help with the non-stick. Now, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'll be honest, I ain't never done this.
We're going to find out here in about 45 minutes.
Yes.
Now we got Bat in the house. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I'm going to eat good.
Hey, I look at it this way. It may turn out looking awful, but I bet it tastes good.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know, as long as I'm having fun and I'm with my buddies.
There you go.
What else you need, right?
Right.
Say you eat with your eyes, but the last time I checked, I ate with my mouth. So I'm just saying, guys.
I always believed that you ate with your nose first, then your eyes, then your mouth. Because I hate, you can smell it a lot of times before it ever gets to you.
It's true. But I don't have a nose that has teeth. I knew somebody who did. I'm kidding. We got more cheese going down. I like it.
I went and had mine pulled.
Your nose teeth?
Yeah. Yep. All righty. So this is going into the oven. Let me slide this to the side here where I can get into the oven without going crash bang.
Lee's starting to fill his pan. Like it?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it thin and keep it thin, but yet get it all in there.
Okay.
So that's a 350 oven, and it's going to cook for about 30 minutes.
We got Steven in the house.
Alexa, set a 30-minute timer. I'm hoping 40 will do it.
Good evening,
All right.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Lee ought to be done filling this pan in 30 minutes, so perfect timing.
I'm trying to speed it up.
Lee, what's the shape of that? What? Does that make sense?
The what?
The shape of what you're filling.
So this is a Christmas wreath.
Okay.
So each one is like hollies with the three little, I don't know what other, not cherries, but what are those anyway? Holly berries?
Holly berries.
Berries?
Okay.
Not to get confused with Halle Berry.
Yeah, they're Halle berries.
They're Halle berries.
But and then the top one up here is a big bow.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Yes, sir.
But my wife says, well, you never use that pan. Why do you need another cast iron pan? Anyway, so I said, all right, bet. Watch this. I told her, you got to eat whatever I fix out of it. Well, we'll see about that. So there's a 98% chance she's not going to eat anything out of it. What is it? Halle berries?
Yeah.
Holly berries.
With MBL, it's Halle Berry.
I believe it. Well, I need that.
I haven't had a chance to see Steven's video yet. It came out today, but
Oh, his
Somehow
chicken one?
looked good.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It looked good from what I saw. I
Oh
hadn't had a chance
my
to look at it.
goodness. Yeah, it's good.
I'm just trimming up this broccoli a little bit so there won't be a whole lot of stem stuff going on in it.
Oh, that one at the top's quite large, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah. That's why I made a double batch of the faux chaffle mix.
Okay.
I don't even know if it's really a chaffle mix. It's just what I make.
Mike's cutting up some broccoli.
There I is.
Mike and his broccoli.
I love me some broccoli.
Mhm.
And I'm just getting it where it's not so steamy. Is that a word? Oh, well, it is now.
Steam? Well, what would be the verb of a steam?
No, stemmy.
Huh?
Stems, like broccoli
Like a
stems.
broccoli stem, yeah.
It's not
Okay.
stemmy.
They're stemmy.
Well, you know, broccoli had that little stem on the end of it, like
Like
that.
that. Yeah.
Which these
I'm
are.
with North. Well, we know what you mean, Mike.
Hey, I do talk a foreign language sometimes,
That's true. You are in the South.
even for folks down here.
So, Lee, what are you putting on now?
So this is that butter Frank's Red Hot mix.
Nice.
How's it going to turn out? No idea.
You'll find out.
I bet it'll be great.
Hey, we got Lep in the house. Hey, Lep, welcome to the
Let
show.
my brother. What's going on, man?
Let's go back to watching some broccoli get cut up.
Now I get to fish through it and see what I missed. Here we go fishing, folks, for broccoli. I'm using a paring knife, a utility knife for my hook, for me hook. Oh, now
Lee, it looks like you're performing surgery.
Well, I don't want to make a complete mess, but, I want to make a mess. So I'm going to put it back on the kettle for
Okay.
a few minutes to try to bake some of this off.
We'll check in with
So
Mike.
that way it's not before I add everything else.
Sounds good. We'll be here.
So maybe
We're not going anywhere, Lee.
Maybe we can get some crunchy done crust.
there you go. If you're the praying sort, y'all say a word or two for Tom. He's struggling right now. He's got some knee stuff going on, and I know he'd appreciate it.
Yeah, let's
Piece right
check
there.
in. Look at the size of that monster.
Yeah, buddy, it's a big one.
All right, let's see what Lee's got going on there.
Can land that piece of broccoli.
Lee's doing a little cleaning.
Yeah.
Is that what you call florets? I'm not a broccoli eater, so I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Is that
florets. The florets.
Okay.
I thought of it. Kroger got a big old bag of them. They had a really good buy on.
See, I'm one of those guys who likes broccoli raw. I don't like it cooked.
No, you don't like it cooked?
No, it gags me. It's the craziest thing, but I can eat it raw all day.
I'll eat it any way you serve it to me, as long as you don't make it mush.
So you can cheese it up and everything. It's like, nope.
So even a stir fry?
Yeah.
Wow.
My wife bought some General Tso's chicken to throw in the microwave, and I could smell it in there, and like, whew, baby. And then she had wanted me to take a taste of the chicken, and I could taste that on there, and I'll pass. So is it pecan or pecan? Had this discussion with son-in-law today.
Pecan.
All right, two Southerners.
Pecan.
Pecan. So we're talking CAAN. Pecan.
Because a pecan is is the can you keep in the car for if you gotta go.
That's right. Exactly
So
right. There's a
you
big
have to go
difference
pee.
between pecan and
Pecan.
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 You don't want to eat your pecan. That's just not fit. That is just terrible idea.
Yeah, that's not
We got
good.
Rusty in the house.
Hey,
What's
Rusty.
up, Rusty? Let's see.
Now,
I got some bacon. I think I'm gonna add bacon to it. What do you think of that?
Bacon goes well with anything, Lee. What kind of question is that?
Well, I was trying to be, engaging.
Okay. Dang it.
so right now I'm putting mayo in this. See, this is raw, Mike, so you'd eat this.
I would. At this point. And is that Duke's?
That is Duke's.
What more can I say?
Did you see,
That's Southern for mayonnaise.
Mike and Mike? Did you guys see that Lodge came out with a Duke's Mayo cast iron skillet?
No.
No.
Yeah. So it's a cast iron skillet. I think it's a 10-inch with the Duke's. It just says Duke's Mayo on the back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go to the grocery store and buy Vegemite off the counter.
Oh, now I love
I can't
Vegemite.
get Duke's.
See, I love Vegemite.
All right. So 602 North says, we say pecan. Everyone here in New House Town says pecan. No.
And it's kind of,
No.
so do you say?
I don't know what it is today. Pecan. Everyone in the New House in Town says pecan. Putting something on. I don't know what it is today, North.
Well, and if you think about it, when they talk about like pecan wood chunks, they say pecan. They run it all together.
That's true.
So, do you call it soda or do you call it pop?
Soda or Coke. I mean, everything is Coke as far as I'm concerned.
See, it's pop to me. I think it's kind of where
Well,
you
I
come
started
from,
calling
right?
it. I started calling it soda decades ago before we moved south. Just because pop didn't sound right.
Well, here we call it all Coke here in Georgia.
That's where Coke's from, right?
Yeah, and they'll say, you go in and say, they'll say, what kind of Coke? You'll say, I want Coke, and they say, what kind of Coke you want? Because they'll say, well, Coke. Well, you want the Pepsi Coke? You want the Coke Coke? You want RC Cola Coke? Which one you want?
So you got
That's the one that
Coca-Cola,
gets me.
Pepsi-Cola.
When you go in there and you're like, yeah, give me a Diet Coke. And they're like, Pepsi? Nope. Give me a water.
Yep.
So where I'm from Washington, southeast Washington. We say pop. My wife's from eastern Idaho, and they call it soda. So Boise, everybody calls it pop. But there's somewhere in there along the way is that divider between pop and the rest of the world that says soda.
Nice.
Let's give this a good old.
Nothing like an RC cola. Oh, I haven't had one of those in forever.
Well, one of my favorites growing up was an RC cola and a moon pie.
Oh, there you go. Let's see. We have Life Adventures and Keto. Hello, all. And
How you
602
doing,
North says share wine. Share wine.
Cheer
Share
one.
wine. God, why can I not?
That's a North Carolina item. They sell it up there a lot. It's hard to find down here. What did Steven say? But yeah, cheer wine's hard to find down here. My granddaughters love cheer wine. They love it, but and when they see it in a store, they'll snatch it up in a heartbeat.
So, Life Adventures and Keto has a question.
Yo.
Group, I need to ask a question. Who has keto-friendly jerky brine? That is a great question. Kent's in the house? Hello, Kent?
I can't.
A keto-friendly turkey brine?
Jerky.
Oh, jerky.
You may have to make
Cola in Northwest Tennessee. That's a great question. I don't know.
I have no idea. Maybe a Dr. Pepper Zero and a half a box of salt. I don't know.
That'll do it. But I just the broccoli is done. It's all it was the broccoli, salt and pepper, and mayo. That's it. Mix it together.
So Life Adventures in Keto says the one that her husband used has 300 carbohydrates in it. Woo!
Woo wee!
Wow. So quarter pound is roughly 12 carbs. Boy, that'll add up real quick.
In a hurry. Huh. I'd probably make my own before I try to buy one like that.
Who's the guy who has the keto seasonings and rub? Well, Uncle Steve has his salt, pepper, garlic, SP&G, but I don't know if he doesn't have a brine. We'll have to look around on that. I mean, that's a great question. Yeah, great question.
That town too, he has a line of stuff that doesn't have any sugar in it. I don't think the chef, Drunken Chef stuff has any sugar in it.
Yeah, if Drunken Chef's in the house.
Yeah.
Cool.
Set me straight on that, Chef. Yours doesn't have any sugar in it either, does it?
We'll have to get back to you, Life Adventures in Keto. Seriously, we'll find it.
So let's put this over here. Get that out of the way.
This is a great question, though. Thank you. There's Drunken Chef. There's Uncle Steve's. No sugar in Chef's Rub. Drunken Chef.
Well, Uncle Steve doesn't have a brine.
That's true.
But there has been guys who have made one.
Yeah.
By grinding it up finer in a coffee grinder, so it'll dissolve.
Yeah. And you got that town too. That town too. It's one altogether. That town too. The number 2. And he and Chef doesn't have any in his, I know. So, but yeah, if you'd probably have to grind it up a little more so it would dissolve. But
I'm going to throw this into the chat. I just Googled it really super quick. And that's it's homemade keto beef jerky. So I'm thinking that there should be a brine in that. Maybe see what it says.
But I think you could
Yes,
pretty
that's
much
it.
modify any one to make it work as long as you swap out put in your sugar substitute, right?
Yeah.
But what kind of sugar? Because I don't know. I have a problem with a lot of the sugar substitutes with the aftertaste. So I use coconut sugar, which is not keto, but
Mhm.
I like it's more diabetic friendly.
Okay.
Daddy
A
Dutch
lot
is
of
making
people.
jalapeno pepper cheesecake. Oh my
That,
lord!
that sounds amazing. Papa
Oh,
cheesecake. You know, a lot of people. I don't know if you subscribe to the dirty keto versus the clean keto. You know, and I'm sure there may be other ones out there as well. But there's always monk fruit that you
yeah,
can try
yeah. All
to
of those,
replace that sugar.
they all work. I'm
Yeah.
waiting on my casserole. I got a breakfast casserole in there. It's sausage, eggs, cheese. Uh, I put a cup of cottage cheese. It's 12 eggs. Cup cottage cheese. Not. I did not blend it, so it's still in the curd shape, and it's
Okay.
cooking at 350. And I got some uh, cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar, and some onions and peppers in it. So I'm hoping for
There
the
you
best.
go. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
And it's
Honey
Real
J
quick,
Badger's in the house.
real quick on that coconut sugar, or not
Mhm.
coconut sugar, the monk fruit. Make sure you read the back of it and check the ingredients, because if it has erythritol in it, that's not good for dogs. So if you're going to give your dog any jerky, I would not.
Gotcha.
So you can order it off Amazon. I've done it. It's a small bottle about like that, and it's like $10 of straight monk fruit.
Yeah, and
Okay.
That's just a PSA because I know my dogs tend to try everything that I have because it falls out of my beard. So
mine are right here at my feet, trying to see if I'm going to drop something.
that's why mine are inside.
Well, Life Adventures in Keto says I'm doing the Dr. Westman's page 4, so strict, clean starting tomorrow. Well, keep us informed. Tell us how it goes.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Yeah. Honey J Badger says, "What's up, cool kids?
Hope it goes
What's
well.
up,
We are
James?
here trying to solve the world's problems. I can't talk today.
You know, dude, I had the bad day today. Just a mental. I feel like my mind was vomiting every time I turned around.
Yeah.
You
And
ever
look
have
at you
that?
now, though. You're a natural behind the camera, just working away, doing your thing.
You live in
I like you, and so I want to, I want this to succeed and do good, and I have fun with y'all.
There you go.
If I didn't have fun, we wouldn't be doing this.
Amen. Same here.
Steve, this is interesting. Stevia is processed with corn. At least some of the brands that I know of are. It will affect people with corn allergies. Interesting.
I've heard that.
That was very fascinating.
All right. Yeah, you can't use what's the other thing? Dang it. Xylitol. Xylitol is bad for the dogs too.
Okay.
Pretty much, here's the problem though: is you get into any kind of substitute, and they're all heavily processed.
Yep.
So then you start going, "What am I even eating?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it really better or worse?"
Yeah. I agree with you. So how is y'all?
They've had equal and around for as long as I can remember. I mean, that's what my dad had.
Mm-hmm.
My dad used it all the time. Still does.
Yeah. But it's
So Terry wants to know how's Tom doing. We're not 100% sure. Last we heard, he was in a lot of pain. Knees giving him grief again.
yeah.
But that's the last we heard, and that was, I guess, for me yesterday when I texted him. Lee, putting some cheese on there. It looks like.
Yep. So I got bacon. I put a little more the buffalo sauce. I put some chicken and some bacon, and now a little Parmesan. And now I'm going to try to add some provolone to maybe melt. And the idea is this will bake up, and then when I flip it out, it should give me the design on the underside, and this will be the base.
There you go.
I'm
Okay.
going to put a little Italian seasoning on it.
Life Adventures in Keto says, I had aspartame poisoning. We went through the double hockey sticks and back before we knew what was up. Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, we definitely get well, Tom. Yeah. Everybody's missing Tom, so they don't have to see me anymore.
Now, for those that don't know it, I've been a little absent from YouTube lately because we had a tragedy in my family. My sister-in-law passed, and my brother-in-law has moved in with us, and so we're getting through that, and it's a struggle so far. And I've not been on YouTube except for doing these videos, and the videos that have uploaded were stuff I already had set up to go. So I got to get back started. So don't think I've just vanished and not watching your stuff. I'll be back. I just had to do some family stuff. So I apologize for what I've been missing.
Yep. MBL says, sorry to hear for the loss, Mike. Now here's the machine right here when it comes to YouTube videos. This guy cranks them out.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to take you all on a walk out to the grill so I can put this on.
All right.
How's that?
Uncle's still here. We like it. We like it.
Hey, Uncle. I was just telling him I've been absent from YouTube because had a family tragedy. We lost my sister-in-law. So been dealing with that. The funeral is Saturday. Look at it. Look at it, folks.
Yeah, I got to walk all the way back in just to grab this because I didn't do it the first time. Lack of hands. But there she is.
That's cool.
Good. That's
Let's
going
put
to
her
be
back to
good.
bed. Give her about
That's cool.
15, 20 minutes.
Oops. Yep. Life Adventure says, hugs. MBL says, the best Coke, Simon.
Yeah, Simon said Mexican Coke, por favor. I agree.
Oh, I see it up there. Hello.
Yeah.
Simon,
Simon,
I didn't even see Simon come in. Hi, Simon.
it is way better than the one we have here.
A lot more sugar.
I don't know what it is. It tastes better. It just tastes better. And the Diet Coke even is different, which they don't call it Diet Coke. I forget what they call it. I don't remember now. But I've had both, and they were both really good.
It's the real Coke that's in it.
I don't know what it is, but it tastes better.
Peeps out there telling Tom speedy recovery. So if you're watching, Tom, oh boy, what do we got going on here now?
Sampling the goods.
Oh,
You know, got to do quality control.
That's true. I think we got a new camera angle here. Kind of like it.
Look at that.
I went on this side because I didn't want to walk all the way around.
And we got Vader in the shot.
Oh yeah, Big Vader.
It's the sugar.
Lord Vader.
So, interesting story about this thing. There's a top piece that goes on up there that I don't have anymore. There was a bottom piece, and on the other side, the center part here where his belt is, there's a hole, and that's where the speaker used to go. So this came out of Walmart back in 1997 when this was standing up by the exit door, and when you walked by, the little sensor would trigger the microphone, and it would breathe, and then it would play a song or something.
Cool.
Oh,
How cool is that?
Huh.
I don't have any of those pieces anymore, but this is he's 8 foot tall, and he's been with me ever since. He's even flown off a trailer. I've stopped traffic to go back and get him. He breaks down into about 5 pieces. There's big chunk here, 2, and then 3, and then inside is like cardboard 4x4s that go in the sides.
Yeah.
And yeah, I lost 2 pieces. Had to stop traffic and go back and get it.
That's funny. Hey, we got the 2 Doctors Homestead in the house.
Hey, Docs.
It's good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well.
Howdy, howdy.
MBL says hello, 2 Docs.
I've got a friend. He does fabricating for his business. He's his own boss.
Doc, I'm using one of your things, man.
There you
Mm.
He always does a prepper pantry thing and canned chicken.
There you go.
But Lee, you'll like this. I've got a buddy he has a fabrication shop that he has that he can make anything, and he built him his own Darth Vader suit to fit him.
Wow.
It fits him. Everything about it. It's plastic. He used molds. He made molds and made it. I'm telling you, the man can make anything. He's built cars, his own cars.
That's crazy. I always like those. You see them like the TIE Fighter or the Death Star.
Fire
burn,
pits.
where you can burn fire pits. God, I cannot think today. Fire pits, yeah, they're cool.
Easy for you to say.
I don't know what my idea is.
I like the house. Let's see what we look like in here. Let's see what we look like. I'm gonna bring the camera over here and show you here. See what we've done. Let's see here. Let's do the jiggle. See if it do it jiggle or do it wiggle. Look at there. It's not doing any kind of, well, come on, get in the picture. I think he is done.
It looks done to me. I didn't see any jiggle or wiggle.
Yeah, that looks good.
That is done. All right. Let me pull her out.
Lee, how's your jiggle and wiggle going? There you go.
I'm all over the place, man.
And they don't got enough room where I'm at right now for me to do it.
Like the Jello, the Jello jigglers.
Look at that. Mighty fine.
That is it. Let me turn this light off, see if it shows up better. Is that better?
Oh, there you go. Much better. Yes. Look at that. Ooh, look at the color. Wow. Liking it, Mike.
I am
Amazing.
really with that. That is good. Yes, sir.
Edward says he's stuffed. It's always good. Good thing to be stuffed. MBL, Lee saved Vader from the dark side. Yeah, I think Vader almost got lost.
Yeah, the guy that was working the night they were throwing this away, he stuffed
why?
it into a Dodge Shadow. If y'all remember the Dodge Shadow,
Oh yeah.
it was just a hair. It was like a bumper bigger than a rabbit, and he had it all broke down and brought it over in a Dodge Shadow.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
Dang.
Yep. My wife hates it.
I had these from Star Trek V, Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock life-size characters. And when my wife and I first started dating, she would spend the night. She hated having those things in the room with us. Trying to get rid of them. My buddy still has them.
This is a breakfast casserole, Michelle.
Yeah, good
And
stuff.
I'm using it's sausage, just regular sausage, eggs, that's a dozen eggs, some onion and pepper. Didn't put mushrooms. I debated on that, but I decided not to. Cottage cheese and what was it? Oh, I did this cheese, sharp cheddar,
Nice.
baked at 350 for 30 minutes.
And she says yums. I agree.
But if you like the Starbucks egg bites, they have cottage cheese in them.
Oh, do they? Interesting.
Yes, and they blend it up with the eggs, and also it's got Gruyere in it. Gruyere. Yeah, that cheese, that Gruyere.
That one cheese starts with G.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
And it's not
cheese.
goat.
Yeah, yeah. And they blend it up and put it in there in the little molds and steam them. They're steamed, and that's how they make them.
How are we doing?
So you could say this is a breakfast casserole mock-up of what they make of their egg.
Yeah.
bites.
And it's very keto.
Oh, yeah, exactly. High protein. Very high in protein. Very high. And sausage, I got it at Aldi for like $2.50 for a pound. And
The
then,
sausage is pretty cheap still.
yeah. I'll be honest with you. I think I'm gonna be making sausage burgers instead of hamburgers.
Oh, that's a good idea. We have
Yep.
Lance in the house. Says no little drummer boy. Okay.
So, question: have you guys seen this yet?
Zero. Oh yeah. Actually, I have some in my trunk. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's my cousin
I like
got. She
The
gave me
cherry,
one, and it tastes like. It took me right back to when I was going to the high school basketball games, and you got those Lifesaver cream suckers. That's what that tastes like.
Yes. Yeah. That's a great way to put it. We have some in the trunk of the car that we bought 2 weeks ago when we were here in Salt Lake City, and they never came out. Now that I'm back in Salt Lake City, they still haven't come out. But Gene didn't like them, and I did. So, Lance met Tom. Tom's out, unfortunately. He's not. He's got some knee problems. So
Yeah, I don't know if he's found out yet or not whether he has to have surgery or not.
rich people call them sous vide. Sous
Yeah.
vide? Yeah. I
Sous
can
vide.
never pronounce it.
Sous vide.
Lance. I bought the egg bite maker, and I cannot recreate this Starbucks egg bite. Yeah, they got secrets, just all that stuff.
Yeah. The closest I've come to recreating it is doing it in the pressure cooker.
Okay. So the rumors are true. Yes, Lance. Christmas has been canceled because of little drummer boy
Yep.
can't quite make it to the festival.
George is making tripas. George made tripas. All right. I love tripa.
I've never had it. Oh, but boy, I'm looking forward to this. Dang, look at that.
Look at it. I wished you'd look.
Looky here, see what I've got.
Oh, Lita made up a masterpiece there.
You can still see the cheese bubbling around on the sides and the back.
Yeah. Yeah, 400. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Check it out. That's awesome. You got to love it.
Okay, so I'm going to let it cool for a few,
That's what I'm doing.
and then I'm going to try to flip it out onto the pizza
Chickens.
pan. It's not about being chicken. It's about maybe holding together.
That's part of mine too.
I mean, this is all about presentation now, right?
Lee, you can make all the excuses you want. As long as Trumpet Master's here, you can make all the excuses you want.
He knows what I'm saying. You got to make it look good.
And he is in the house. Yes.
It is, as long as it looks good.
That's all that matters. See, Mike, this is one of those cases where we have to eat with our eyes and not our nose first.
This is right. This is right.
I mean, it might come out right.
Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, eat with your eyes first. You definitely do right here at this show.
Yeah. Hey, pan over here to get on my thing over here on the casserole. I'm going to show y'all something. This is why I like using these rubber things, these silicone.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Look at that. It'll come right out of there. That's why I love using them. So go back to Lee. Let's see what he's doing.
I think Lee's taking me up on my dare.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is, because I laid out the provolone,
Yeah.
I'm trying to break it from the edges, so that way the edges won't stick. See, like this piece here, I don't want it to come off as one. Okay, so basically I'm procrastinating.
Life Adventures in Keto says easy peasy.
Yeah.
What's Tom always say? You got to play with your food.
Yep, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't think this is what he meant, but I don't have any G.I. Joes out here.
And what does our buddy Charlie says? I eat, therefore I cook.
Yeah. This is true.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, we got Trumpet here.
Yeah, but that's why I was making that comment earlier.
Yeah.
All right, El Duderino.
Duderino's ready.
Let me get my hot
Sitting here
gloves on.
eating with my eyes. My eyes are hungry.
Let me get my hot gloves on.
Those welding gloves?
No, these were actually a volunteer firefighter. He gave them to me. These are what they would wear. And he gave them to me probably about 9 years ago. And because they had to get new ones. So these are volunteer fireman gloves.
Right on.
I don't know if they're any different than real fireman gloves, but they could be.
Oh, here we go. Do it in slow motion. Go.
Do.
Oh, look at that. Now that's a professional move right there.
Look at
You know what I
that.
need is a forward and backwards button, like 5 seconds back, 5 seconds forward.
I don't think it worked.
Oh, well, if you have
One
to
way to
dig
find
it out
out, Lee.
away, that's fine too.
Oh.
Dang it.
All that for nothing.
You can still eat it, Lee. It still looks
All
great.
that.
You know what you
for
could
nothing.
do? You could hang that at your front door. Just like that. So a Christmas wreath. And people could just come to your front door and just pick off
One
it.
wants to fall. One won't. Oh, it's the cheese. It's
See,
just
now it's falling
stretching.
apart.
The
Just
cheese
hang
is
it at your
stretching.
front door now.
All right, Deuterino.
Just dig it out. I'm ready to try a bite of mine here. Let's say, well, see what she looks like.
All right, let's check in on Mike. Let's do it. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's.
There it is right there, just to
Good.
show you. It is full of color.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
You know what
Yeah,
you
I'm
said
glad-
doesn't really matter because Paige
This is
has to be
true.
Paige approved.
Let me see if she'll come in here and do a bite for us, because there's going to be a crowd at the table with the three of us, so I can't really do the table thing tonight. I'll be right back with her.
All right, we'll check in on Lee. Lee, it still looks
Dude.
amazing.
So what I'm trying to do now is I'm gonna pull it away
Mm-hmm.
and then try it again. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, Two Doctors Home says, Lee, I'd eat that in a hot minute. Heck yeah. Great job, Mike. That's what they're saying out there in comments. Absolutely. Lee, I love the color on top of that. That cheese looks like it's just cooked just right.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing better than just cooked right cheese.
Casserole.
We're doing it right here. Mmm. This is, what is this?
Breakfast casserole. Turn around and let everybody see you.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Miss Paige.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Paige.
Hi, Miss Paige.
How's everybody?
We're good.
Good.
Well, tell us what
Last
you
time-
think.
Let me
That's
taste.
Last
hot
time I
still?
listened to the dude.
Now, before you say it, I know it needs salt and pepper, because I did not salt and pepper it, because I know it had cheese, has salt, and we got seasoning in the sausage, so I was afraid I'd overdo it. Figured you could do it at the table.
Mmm. Mmm.
What do you need right there?
Another
need.
great thing. Oh my gosh.
What more do you need?
I love this.
We got the sage. We got the Paige seal of approval.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Absolutely.
All right. Thank
Dinner,
you so
right?
much.
This is dinner.
Yay. Oops.
Well, Max is getting his share now.
Yep. I just,
Would you text Ashley and tell her?
Well, Lee,
okay.
talk to me, Goose.
Mmm.
Oh,
You're gonna have to dig it out, Lee.
sorry.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He made pizza in a wreath of mold.
Lee, I'd still eat that in a heartbeat, dude.
I had it,
Oh, my God.
Mm.
and he tried to flip it out and it stuck.
Uh-oh. Been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. That was all topping, but
Hey, that's the best part.
What he made?
But what comes down to it, you were making buffalo flavored. Did you pull it off?
I don't get a lot of buffalo.
I'm sorry. What?
I'll text
Okay.
you. Let me see your phone. Oh,
See if I can at least
Maybe
get
just
one out
a little
right.
bit more next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more on. The idea was once I got it out, like flipped out, kind of like that one. You can kind of see the holly berries.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not
Yeah, I
really.
can see the shape. Absolutely.
Don't lie to me, man. It's okay. But anyway, that was going to be the idea, right?
Okay.
This one might be
Well,
better.
I was gonna say, look at that.
This one might be better. Okay, so that one's better.
There you go. Looks great.
Don't,
Lee.
don't look at these half.
Okay. I don't. That looks awesome, dude.
So then I was going to take my sauce that's kind of cooled down and thickened up
Oh yeah.
Now you're talking.
and just drizzled it on top. And then a little more greenery around the holly part, just Italian seasoning.
What's that noise?
That is a text coming through.
Oh,
And a splash of parm.
Yep.
voila. Can you give us a close up? Voila,
Ooh,
there you go. Dang, that looks good, dude.
dang, Lee, I'll eat that
Can you
all
see the
day.
holly
Really
berries?
good.
Can you see the berries?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh heck yeah. I
Dang.
totally eat that, man.
Absolutely. I'll eat that all day long.
Hell yeah. Chef's back. Lewis, Tom hurt his knee really bad, so we are just waiting to hear on if he's going to have surgery or not. Last I heard, or what's going on, we don't know.
Yeah, same here.
Well,
Well,
anyway.
you got me filling in.
The last time,
Yeah, I'd say it was a success. Everybody's success.
the last time he heard it, he couldn't even walk. He was pretty much bedridden.
Yeah. That's
You
why
know,
you got
dude,
my
I
ugly
think-
mug.
I think I needed to cook the crust a little bit longer
Okay.
because
Would it make sense if
see,
you
like,
put
right,
the crust
that
in
one
it
looks good.
around?
that one looks better. It's just not the color.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of see the ribbon jacked up pretty bad.
So basically, you made the chaffle as you're making the pizza for the crust.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
the chaffle was the crust.
Yeah, I love it. That's a great idea. I got to try
Yeah.
that.
Don't look at that one either. Yeah, I think that was the problem is I didn't bake the crust long enough.
Okay.
Because I brushed the bacon grease all over it, and it's plenty of oil in the
And the cheese. Yeah.
cheese. But now as it's cooling down, it's really sticky.
Yeah.
Still
But
looks
not
pretty
everything's
good.
a home run.
This is true. Yeah.
Rusty said like a sandwich.
Like a
The-
sandwich,
the-
absolutely.
The joy of live cooking.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And Lee, how does it taste?
That's really good.
Is it
I
Vader
don't-
proof?
Thank you, Uncle.
I mean, the wife won't like it, but I really didn't make it for her. Because it's it's overly cheesy because you got all the Parmesan or you got the provolone on the bottom now and then the mozzarella on top. So it's like a breakfast, dare I say a breakfast bake. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How you get like the crock pot breakfast bake and you get like the cheese and egg, but not a lot of egg, just a little bit of egg. I don't get the horse or the buffalo. Did I screw that up? Let me try it like this. Nope, there's a little tang there.
Okay.
Honey Badger has it. Have Vader use the Force to get them out, Lee. That's where you went wrong. Right there.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with listening to the dude. Nothing to do with that at all. It's all right, man. I love you.
Love you too, man. Oh, wait a minute. I got to be back on camera. Love you too, man. Oh, boy.
You know, you threw a challenge at him, and he wasn't about to let it go by.
No. Yeah.
Hold my Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I think we had a great cook. I mean, you guys,
We did.
the casserole, the pizza, they look great on the flavor.
Yeah.
Freaking amazing. I wish I had smell-o-vision. I really
Now
did.
look at that. That one, you got the berries and you got it really good in that one, except for this part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just take a bite out of it, you'd never know.
That's right.
Yeah, those look. That look like apple
Oh,
fritters.
yeah, they look good. I love it.
That's an apple fritter almost.
Yeah. Ooh, I bet you could make one like that.
Yeah. Maybe that's how they make them.
Truffle fritter.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it looks like poo. It tastes pretty good, and it was fun to cook. Did it on the grill with the Vortex and the pizza stone.
There you go.
There you go.
What combination of that could have been? And cast iron.
Mike, your recap. Yeah. Mike, your recap.
Okay. I made a breakfast casserole and a broccoli salad. And let me put the broccoli over here with the breakfast casserole so you can see it.
Yeah.
Don't fall off. Let me do this. If it falls, I'm in deep duty. So that's supper tonight right there.
Okay. Awesome. Looks
So
amazing.
I'm ready to dig in too.
Right on.
And I
Lee,
know
you got
house is
what's
ready.
that, Mike?
I know two other people in this house that's ready too.
Lee, what do you say? Let's say you on yours.
Well, it's stuck. So I'm eating out of the pan first.
Oh, we noticed that. That's awesome.
It'll still eat just as good.
No, this was
How
fun.
clean that pan is, though. Yeah.
This was fun. Something different. Something you wouldn't think about. And that's what it was all about. Trying something different, playing around on a weeknight, less than an hour cook.
Yeah.
And you got something to put on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Whether anybody will eat it, hey, doesn't matter. I got more chicken, more bacon to add to it to zhuzh it up. And, hey, I'm eating.
There you go.
And it's
Got
keto.
Johnny Small Pepper in the house. There you go. And that's the whole idea, right? This is the Keto Show.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Everything I had except for the canned chicken. So, I mean, very inexpensive.
Very nice. Uh-oh.
That's all right. Let me cut
We're good.
that one out.
Well, we're at an hour and 15, so I think we're good, guys. Excellent job.
Yep. I got less than $10 in this whole supper.
Nice.
Whoop. How's that? Ooh, yeah.
There we are.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, thank you, Bat. Another super show, fellas.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're live next week also, right?
Don't see
Yeah.
why not.
I think I want to cook next week, guys.
All
What do
right,
you think?
bring it on.
All right.
I love it.
Yeah. This is fun.
Well,
I look forward to this.
I do too.
All
I
right,
do.
everybody. Well, thank you for showing up. We appreciate it. We'll
Indeed.
see you next week.
Everybody have a
Maybe
safe.
What's up,
we'll have a
Tom?
new cook on. Tom, take care.
Thinking about
Bye,
your
guys.
your brother.
All
Hey,
right,
if,
y'all have
if
a
anybody
great
wants to
week.
see something, yeah, if anybody wants to see something, you see us cook something, hit us up.
Yep.
We'll do our best to figure it out.
Make it
There we
happen.
go.
We'll try
We'll
our
even
best.
We'll make apple fritters.
There you go.
All right, guys. Take
Apples and
care.
chocolate.
Take care.
Have a great
Bye.
week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.